Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So an onside kick failed in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think. And maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, 43 yards. And the Giants are on the board first here in Vegas. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
That's caught. And it's very quickly 8-0. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for two to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit them with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for two. They did. They're in control.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On first down, Richardson. Throw left side, complete to Mullis. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
Look, we came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only two players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for it. He was kicking coverages in his direction.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Well, I'm going to have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that, because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Only a yard of the completion. It's second and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Check smash! Check smash!
On second down, a run with Patterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed.
And will be intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle. Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Mahomes now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flushed out right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
70 Rangers.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Play action. Now Richardson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the 2nd drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it's the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see. Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Here's Mahomes to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught at the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Mahomes firing complete, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. From the 20, here's the 2nd and 8. Mahomes to throw once more. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. picked off by the safety, D'Angelo Hall. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And will find the open man. That's complete. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10. Now Richardson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Here's Richardson to throw. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Richardson to throw again after the pick 6. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw taken in by Moss. Touchdown Raiders. Randy Moss, 27 yards. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Riggs. Buffalo 18.
Richardson will throw for it. Escaping and now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants.
Yellow.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he's taken down inside the 30. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Yellow.
A first down carry for Foster. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Play action. Now it's Mahomes on the move to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Again, Foster running right. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Flush to his right. Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of the game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it, it doesn't work. And the Raider D, they get the football back. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And he's got it to Patterson, complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 23 yards the pickup there.
Yeah, big play there. When you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Come 19. Ready.
Off play action, Richardson. That's going to be caught by Moss. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. In motion, the tight end Reed. Richardson off the play fake. And he's going to go down. They get to it back at the 40. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Go, Reed. Go.
Richardson to throw off play action. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And he seconds of the first half. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for two. A final shot before the half. Richardson flushed out right. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. What a gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the game was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They go play action with Richardson. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
70 Rangers.
3rd and 1, Richardson to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Play action's supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. In motion, the tight end Reed. Here we go on 4th down. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. I like that call. I'm assuming you're with me.
I am. I'm totally with you. And to me, they saw something that they liked there. Because, let's face it, there's going to be a mass of bodies. But it feels like the head coach has said, my best runner over my best blocker. Give it to me right now.
And you only needed 1 yard where they were on. Touchdown! Cordero Patterson. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
Hey, check that. Check those streets. Ready?
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he'll get into the end zone. So that pushes the lead up to 4. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This fielded right at the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. And they're going to be set up beautifully. A heck of a return down inside the 40-yard line.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And he comes back with one complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On play action, it's Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. So the opening drive of this third quarter, they're trying to set the tone for the second half.
And without a doubt, they did exactly that. I've known coaches who have said the first 5 minutes of each half are so important to do exactly what you said, which is set the tone. I've also heard coaches talk about the first 5 plays. Let's go out and be aggressive right off the top. That's exactly what they did.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Raider D, they get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Cooper will go in motion. Richardson to the air on 1st down. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple. Richardson out of the shotgun. He's swinging it out wide to Jacobs. And it's a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Hyatt has got it. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
A nice job here getting the tight end involved. He's going to line up on the inside, and then off for play action, he's going to test the secondary by running a corner route. His outside receiver takes all the attention deep, and then he'll just find the open spot.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. They go play fake. Mahomes rolling to his right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. A new lease on life after the fourth down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes firing complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Foster. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Out to his left. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants put together a 4th-quarter drive to take the lead.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
And this one's caught. And their 4th-quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Richardson's throw taken in by Moss. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Rig alert! Rig alert! Rig lion!
Play action. Now Richardson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack. Here's 2nd down.
Check smash! Check smash!
Now Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. And this one too low. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
Flush to his right. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Hey, Smash!
Richardson. A short little throw taken in by Reed. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Richardson. And he is caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double the pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Richardson to throw it.
Nice solid game there, Mario, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks. Now 2nd and 4.
Trap 50! Warriors 70!
Richardson looking to throw it. And it's
Man, come on, Madden.
Couldn't connect. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
60 Mavericks! 60 Mavericks! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's across for a touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Now an important extra point.
Thanks for spamming that same defense.
He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 15! Attack! Let's get it. Let's go.
Here's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Mahomes to throw it.
Thanks for motion hiking.
They've got to burn the timeout, and they do, but a costly sack. And now maybe just time for one final play. Well, it was 2nd and long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Mahomes. And this is incomplete with the clock showing just 3 seconds left. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
One final try for Mahomes. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.
Defense, baby, defense. Love it. Defense.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
This one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Ravens are on the board first here in Vegas. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Let's go now. Go street.
Cooper, the man in motion right. Richardson going right to the air. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception. Cordell Patterson! Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20, Cordell Patterson, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Cordell Patterson, 85 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
19 tight. Mustang 19. Hustle.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nnamdi Asomugha. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the court.
Maybe sleep on that outside quarter with match on. Let you get under the ball sometimes.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudman. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
This is going to be covered up by the Giants. Jacobs going to try the middle, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
On second down, Jacobs. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs, and he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second down and 6 now. Here's Jacobs from the gun, and he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 13-yard line. Here now, 3rd and a yard. To a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Great job of tackling there to prevent the first down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
Brian Dable, with his background on offense, he's got a call ready, and they are going to go for it on 4th down. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
We just totally get the sense there that a field goal was not in the game plan at all.
And the boys up front, they created the surge. I think they knew that they had the leverage advantage.
Oh, that's a great point there. Being able to get lower than the defensive front, create just enough space. And I love when those quarterbacks get low and slide in there and get it done.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? One more time with Jacobs. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Manning now on 3rd and goal. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Manning. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
79 Broncos. 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60. Hurt.
Cooper will come in motion right. They go play action with Richardson. He'll buy some time right, and he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Now it's Richardson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Moss. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here.
Come on.
As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Check. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Richardson. is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on second down. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Let's go now.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Buffalo 18. Hey, Trav.
Cooper will go in motion. Oh, the motion comes too late. And this is going to be a delay. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Say, hurt. Let's go.
Back to the air with Richardson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And that one results in 35 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
Warriors 70. Ready.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. Dancing to his left. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Richardson looking to throw this. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
They'll try and pick up the first and goal. And so they're one over. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, go with the fresh legs. Able to push forward, pick up that first. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
19 Lions.
Cooper, the man in motion right. On 1st down, Richardson sliding out of the pocket. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
2nd down, here's Richardson. Throw left side, complete to Mullis. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Cooper will come in motion right. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Anthony Richardson keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the Raiders Giants drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for two. Cooper will go in motion. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the two-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the two-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
And they did. It worked. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there, shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get free and take some momentum into the locker room. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Faking the give to Barkley. Now Manning. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And he's hit and taken down. Eli sacked. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Manning. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And a potential turning point as they get the first. Very good field position late in this first
Give me the
half.
edge into this.
Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 33. Koo knocks this one through the post.
Take the points.
For this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. With the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. It's certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Ready up. 60 Maverick, 60 Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check,
Cooper, the man in motion right. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter.
Okay, ready? 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 tight, 19 tight. Rig alert.
They'll send a
rig alert.
receiver in motion to the right.
Ready?
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
How would he even do that? He's not even using it. Come on now.
I think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
79 Broncos. Hey, smash. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Cooper will come in motion right. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow.
Picked up a little 85 Renfrow out here falling, son.
It's 3rd and 4. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take, catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And Too-Tall Jones. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Touchdown Raiders. Amari Cooper, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Richardson will throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. On 1st down, Manning. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Manning. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. Manning indeed going for it on 4. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Riggs, trap 60, trap 60. Warriors 70. Ready.
Richardson off the play fake. They'll roll him out right.
Film study did you no good. No fucking good. It's a wasted ability bucket.
And the Raiders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
And now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Here's Manning to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On second down, here's Manning. That is incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Again, it's Manning. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They do go for it. It's Manning. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up. His time is now run.
Let's go now.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
19 Lions.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Richardson to the air on 1st down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Cooper will go in motion. Richardson on 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a 1st down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Richardson looking to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Well, they're out comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Again, it's Richardson. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Touchdown! A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Raiders up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
Hey, smash.
They're going to try and run. And, boy, we talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
On play action, it's Madden. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Manning going to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now Manning again. And he'll look downfield for Waller. That's caught inside the 20. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. And you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to unreliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to... first mistake.
Oh, I didn't turn around the wrong way, man.
Picked off by Ty Long. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Manning. And a throw right sideline is complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Giants take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Pioneer! Go Street!
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 65 cat, 65 cat. Street.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that is incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise or throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
Man, come on, Madden now. Stop rewarding them a random KO for that.
4th down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Come on.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Some of these KOs, like, come on now.
On 4th down, but to no avail. And the Giants are going to get the football back.
Bullshit.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Manning. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Able to find the open man. That's That's complete. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. It's a big play for the Giants on third down. 42 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Manning to throw on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there, with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And he'll get in for the 2 points, as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9.
What up, Pat?
So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but
What's a
here
mutt
comes the
team looking like?
onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. First and 10, it's Richardson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball.
Yeah, but you might as well go and get into it so you get ready.
Space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Richardson now on second down.
So you can get used to that shit. So you ain't raging.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here.
Hey, those are annoying as fuck.
The other side is starting to gain.
Richardson looking to throw this. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Raider first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Go.
They go play action with Richardson. Steps away to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Now a timeout.
Why did you call timeout? You lost.
As they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Here's Richardson to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Try to highball. You didn't even try to highball.
Picked up on a great one, Darrelle Revis. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Game's over, bro.
One final try now for Manning. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. Down to the 10. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win in the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. It was an exercise in futility anyway. It doesn't appear.
They literally just tried to screw me in it. Ugh. little too late for that, though. One more until we in the playoff.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. Have recovered.
No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Here we go. Trap 50. Trap 50. Trap 50.
On first down, Watson. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long.
Right there.
Here's Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Panther Street. 19 tight.
They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Oh, they screwed him.
Target. That's complete. Touchdown.
They just screwed him.
Washington. Terry McLaurin, 56 yards. And the Commanders are on the board first here in Vegas. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
This taken in at the goal line. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Ready. Mustang 19. Hurt.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Cooper, the man in motion left. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And this one is incomplete.
That one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing again, it's Richardson on second down. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this is caught inside the 5. It's a big play there for Vegas. 41 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They'll motion out one of the tight ends. Jacobs will score. Touchdown, Raiders. And now the Raiders actually going to line up here to go for 2. In motion left goes a tight end. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To throw is Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Back to the air. Watson on second down. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Can they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd throwing lanes?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Watson. That one complete to Okoye. Down the left sideline. And finally...
But they are bailing him out. That is 2 bailouts.
Now a first carry from the fullback. And he stopped immediately there. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the safety, D'Angelo Hall.
I'm so glad I put D'Angelo Hall up.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Brandon, we spent time with this team before the game, and there was never any indication that they did not like their kicker.
Well, it shows right now that they didn't like their kicker. Why didn't they just put it through the goalpost and take the lead?
That is going to be the question that has to be answered. I don't know about you, but I'm skipping my play. I'm going to the post-game press conference to find out what they were thinking.
Instead of playing conservative, they go through the air, and what a stunning turn of events. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to go out of bounds on the return. He won't even get this thing back to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. This is 2nd and 8. Again, it's Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's out right at the 25. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run it. Here's Okoye. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Watson now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This is a half for not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw, Watson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Hey, check that, street.
They are going for it. Here's Watson. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go. 60 Maverick.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Off play action. Richardson rolling to his right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Oh shit, what me with the kick cards, left cards?
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense.
Love that 3-4 defense, man. You're not running no trips on that shit. Bands, it's like that. Actually been starting to do a little bit better now, so thinking what do I need to do? that Jack Tatum. He's got that universal coverage. He'd be like the perfect fucking safety. I wouldn't need to swap my safeties out so much if I had him. They still want too much for Fred Williamson. Oh, he dropped a little bit. They got Jack Tatum going down, like, what, 850? Got Lincoln Kennedy in there, too. Got, what, 822? Looking at 823. That's still a lot, but he's a solid tackle. With a lot of freeing ability, so I won't need to keep swapping my tackles out, so.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Breeze to the flat, that's caught. Room to maneuver at the 35. He's to the 15. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 35 yards. And the Ravens put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll send Moss in motion right. Richardson to the air on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 37 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Mustang 19.
In motion left comes Moss. On first down, Richardson. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers. But only guys can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's 10 yards, and that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
18, right here.
In motion left comes Moss.
Check.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion
Yeah, fix
too
this
late.
clock.
This is going to be a delay. And they'll accept that penalty. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Richardson. They're swinging now wide to Jacobs. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4-4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game that we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
70, 18 rattling.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. Touchdown, Raiders. Amari Cooper, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders respond to that opening touchdown with one of their own. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Richardson will throw for it. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead.
I'm playing some mutt now.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now a handoff inside, it's Peyton. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 6. Here's Peyton up the middle. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 39.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Now he is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Breeze now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's the knowledge he gained from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Breeze to throw again. Oh, that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Butker's kick here is good, and they stake claim to the lead here. It's 10-8. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
Here's the punter McAfee to kick it away. taken at the goal line. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game
Yeah.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they're going to set up
A lot of
shop
bullshit.
at the 27-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Peyton going to get it again on second. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now Breeze on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down. They'll try the right side here with Peyton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Flush to his right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Bunker's kick here is good, and it's now 13-8. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Here's the punter, McAfee, to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. That's down the field to Moss, complete. Down the left sideline, inside the 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Randy Moss, 85 yards. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
19 Giants. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Left side complete. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16.
It's called matching up, dumbass.
Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, you're a dumbass.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze.
I don't see no wide open street.
That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Ravens first down.
Try it again.
There on 4th and long. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18 from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Breeze again. They'll drop this off to Peyton. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back throw left side is complete on the diving effort. First down now with that clock rolling. Here's Breeze to throw. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Butker's kick here is good, and we are all tied at 16 apiece. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
On the return, here's a dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And he's in for the touchdown.
And that's Randy Moss with deep elite, bitch.
The prayer is answered.
How did they get that?
Yes, and that's 99 speed Moss. Best play art wins.
Quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can
Best
see that
play art wins.
career, but what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
And best play art wins again. You don't want to match up with them. You want to come out. You want to come out in a 4-3-6-1 versus that formation. Fine, be my guest. You're gonna fucking lose every fucking time.
They'll send one of those two tight ends in motion.
Yeah, but you didn't match personnel, dumbass.
Try and run it here. But he will
You can't come out in a 4-3-6. You can't come out in a 4-3-6-1 versus everything and assume that everything's gonna match up. You didn't. You came out in the wrong formation versus that play, and you got beat. Fuck around, find out. Try it again. Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, bro.
And they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
Okay, keep playing stupid games.
Coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. Most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with the lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know their perfections in a lot of ways. But they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Cooper, the man in motion right. 1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down at 2. Now it's Richardson. Another completion right back to Patterson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Richardson. On this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And they bring the big tight end across the formation left. And Richardson looks to throw once more. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Here's Richardson to throw. And incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and the defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
This will be the 8th play in the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Richardson working from the gun. Oh, a forced mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 15. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. But their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Breeze now on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now a give. It's Peyton. A gain of 3, second down. We have played 3 quarters. From the 41, here's second down and 7. Now Breeze. That ball caught by Harrison. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. On the give, here comes Peyton. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. On third down, here's Peyton. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 41 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Here's first and goal. Peyton is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? Breeze to the flat, that's caught. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
To throw is Breeze. And it's caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. What a great play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. This is first and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Richardson to throw it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Here comes second down. Now Richardson. first down, so that's going to double the pressure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout. Richardson. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock. And they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well.
18 Rebels, 60 ball catch, 60 ball catch. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Richardson. Quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Get his 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Richardson going to move him around.
Go street.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second down, 8 yards to go. Now Richardson. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there that is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
And here's another kneel down as he'll try to set up the game winner. And they will take a knee here. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. Young Wei Koo, all eyes fixated on the kicker. 2 seconds on the clock, this for the win. And it is good! He splits the uprights on the chip shot.
On to the next playoff game, fellas. Richardson, I'm starting to, I'm starting to like Richardson a little bit. Getting used to him. It's a big change from last night, yesterday. I was just tired as fuck, but well rested. And on to the next. Nah, I brought that safety down, dude, because he was going to run that RPO, and that safety defends that RPO from that screen block he was getting. I could have defended that streak. I was more worried about the RPO. Nah, I got deep out of lead on both my receivers, so they're not going to, if I go up for the ball, they're not going to throw a pick. I put deep out of lead on Cooper and Moss. I mean, deep elite, really. I've upgraded to deep elite. So that's any deep pass. It'd at least give me a chance.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think
And then that
it begins
bitch got
and ends with our 2
fucking
quarterbacks. Certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top.
Yeah, best route runs,
The
though.
game is played with all the
They basically kind of avoid each other.
If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
He can win and I can win both. It's not going to be a super win every time. As long as I got deep elite, then because deep out is only going to cover the out. Deep elite can go anywhere.
And we are underway in Allegiant Stadium. Now it's Patterson. Now it's
As long as I got at least 5 yard separation, so if I put 2 routes, a full route and an under route, that deep out KO is not going to, not going to be able to. It'll trigger, but it won't be close enough. So I'm trying to get better with this formation just a little bit.
Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Cooper will come in motion right. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete.
Just don't like that clock run off.
But not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Come 19. Come 19. Hurt.
On first down, Richardson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
19 light. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check smash.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Richardson off the play fake. And incomplete on the deep ball.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Back to the air with Richardson. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll start by rolling the option to the right. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Beckham, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point attempt here still to come. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
That is caught. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
18, Pioneer.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Yeah, Richardson yet again. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Come on. Hey. 65 catch, 65 catch. Rig alert.
Now Richardson. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Cooper's first catch, and good for a first down.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Hey, Pat.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Panther 11.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Second quarter for Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with the football here. As they come up now, second and goal. Richardson looking to throw. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now third and goal.
Trap 60.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. This from 25 yards out. Koo knocks this one through the post, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's...
Deep in his own
Good fucking hit stick, Wagner.
He's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also the 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby blew up the play.
You got to bring those safeties down to stop those RPOs.
A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way. What else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points.
Odell Beckham Jr. And he is going to have a a Seahawks first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs. Move. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds after his short pickup, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Seven Pirates, 70 Rangers.
To throw on 2nd down, move. Got his man, it's Williams. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
19 tight.
Now move. Throw out wide to Walker. He'll get it inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now move. And he's brought down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
18 Cardinals. Check match.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. Amari Cooper. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
60 Bobcats, Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Ready.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And he's got it to Patterson, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Richardson.
Mad. Come on now. Throw it to the fucking receiver.
They'll take over at the 10. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward.
Oh my, I can't save you, bitch.
Safety. Time for a break. We've hit half halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL.
Omaha will not save you from my 3-4 defense.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. He's going to try and take off with it. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out in the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Moon to throw. Flushed out right. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as the defense couldn't come up with a big play. In fact, they got 6 more than they needed. A gain of 8 on 4th and 2. To the right side, this is Walker.
Absolutely.
Kenneth Walker, 33 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish, because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. So it goes as a fumble.
Come on, Madden. Don't do all this cheating shit now.
That stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Oh, Madden, stop the cheating shit now.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Richardson on 3rd and short. And he can't find anywhere to go.
Madden, stop cheating now.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Richardson going on 4th down. Over the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. In motion, the tight end. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. On the left side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 23 yards on the play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now it's Richardson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Richardson working from the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And he's brought down. Can't do that.
Dang, you gonna block, bro?
It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Raiders trying on 4th down, but to no avail. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into his shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's Moon. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st down, it's Moon. It's caught by OBJ. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st and 10, Moon. That is intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Richardson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Touch me 10 yards down the
This is
field.
something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave
as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football.
Refs, you got to throw a flag now.
Seattle. Ken Walker, his second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Here's first down.
79 Broncos. Say, hey. Pioneer, Dragon 60. Hey, hey, hey.
Richardson to throw it. Complete here to Jordan Reed. Look at the boom man rumble. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
And this is going to be taken in by the Seahawks. And it would appear they're on their way to victory now. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He completes this to Walker. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of the play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. But these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15.
Street. Trap 60, trap 60. Tempo.
Richardson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Cup 19.
Now Richardson. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Nobody want to block.
That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. But, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road,
Left guard, give him up. I need a left guard with pass protection abilities. Everybody else kind of held their block. They did their thing. Really delegate, foot on them. I'm sure that was a rip move. Everybody did good, so I need another left guard. What time is it? I need to go get me some lunch. Yeah, I am playing on MTS dummy. Shitty pack. I'll let it ride out. I seen some stuff. I'm going to try to transition over to reg, so I play one game. Try to add more to this trick play.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Brandon, how about that reaction there from a defensive end? Able to recognize the screen pass trying to happen, broke off his pass rush, and then get back to tackle the running back. That's a very athletic and intelligent play. Reminds me of you working out and seeing that the treadmill's open and getting there before anyone else.
See, I know you're just patronizing me right now. Everybody knows at home that is nothing but a shot at me, and I'll take it. They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on third down. A short throw to Ingram. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8. On play action, Lawrence sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Call that a very strong gain of 24. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield, get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield when they're blocking. They just have to keep the running back clean.
And take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tank Bigsby taking it in from a yard out. And the Jaguars are on the board first here in Vegas. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. For the returner, Trey Tucker, going to bring this one out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Myers in motion right. Throwing on first down, O'Connell. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
On second down, O'Connell. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Great patience in the pocket. Of course, it's easy to be patient when the protection's good, and it was.
Yeah, you got to pat those guys on the helmet and say thanks because they gave him plenty of time to stay back there, survey the field, go through the reads that he wanted to, and deliver the ball accurately. That was really
Got to
well
put
executed.
a lead on that.
That's going to be intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. Play action. It's Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
They'll find ETN out of the backfield. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. On first down, Lawrence. That is incomplete.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. On third down, here's ETN. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Hey, run! Go, let's go!
Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. They go play action with Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. Open man right side is Ingram. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut him down on that attempt.
The kick by McManus is good, and that will extend their lead even further. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
First down throw, O'Connell. And this is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
O'Connell now on 2nd and 10. That's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
Once again, O'Connell back to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
To throw here, O'Connell. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Myers. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers from 13 yards out. And the Raiders are back within a score. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for two. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he'll get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence again. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, old momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And past the 40. The 40's out of bounds. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 46, here's a second and 7. Another tote for Etienne. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. Etienne up the middle. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. On second down, a run with Etienne. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Straight ahead, Etienne. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he'll go down at the 28. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. On first and 10, it's... And oh, he coughed it up! And the Raiders...
Keep running with him, dumbass.
Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
Here's O'Connell again on second and 10.
Playing man, dumbass.
A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Still playing man.
First and 10, it's O'Connell. And that is incomplete.
The one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
And it's
Keep playing man, dumbass.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. The kick by Carlson is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
Hey, man, bro, I got Devontae.
Downfield on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. O'Connell on 1st and 10.
Devontae and Jacoby. Keep playing man, bro.
And he goes down, but not before getting this.
What's field day on this shit?
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw, O'Connell.
You didn't understand the assignment. Stop playing man.
Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9.
Y'all seen it once, y'all see it 1,000 times, man. Post it, play man coverage. Come on now.
On as the Raider kickoff.
Have a field day on that shit.
Send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
I don't have to set up a lot of shit to beat man coverage. I can actually just pick a play and hike it. Zone, you got to do a little bit more.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On 2nd down, here's Lawrence. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Run tight, so easy to stop.
By Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just past the 35. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, I want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
The Raider offense set to get this drive
He didn't
started.
understand the assignment. Can't play man on me, bro. I see man. I'm gonna have a field day.
Score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Devontae Adams with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Raiders
I'm talking out the side of my mouth, bro. You play man, I'm going deep. I'm going to score. Keep playing it, though.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for two. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the one. And a touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up.
I'm on that gun tight so I can bag it.
Lisa 24.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Pass taken in by his
Need that
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk on the receiving end of that touchdown pass from Trevor Lawrence. And the Jaguars get a bit closer. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? Big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's how you create it with a play like that. And you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Better not play man.
Touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away.
For that entire drive, you just knew it would be in vain.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he's out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side and out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Throwing, O'Connell.
You didn't understand the assignment, fellas. Stop playing man on me.
7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the
him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a third. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. To the air again with O'Connell. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Foyesade and Milliken. And the Jags are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So a costly INT in the end zone, no less, puts the brakes on their potential scoring drive.
So many teams stick with the passing game down near the goal line because they see it as an extension of what they do between the 20s. But as we said many, many times, the further you drive, the more the field shrinks. And that was a nice job of making a play on the football and coming away with the interception.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. A handoff for ETN. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
13,
Lawrence will throw. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards. So make it 2nd and 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, rolled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So after 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And ETN going to have a Jags first down as he's across midfield to the 48. And they'll go again with ETN. And a good job of finding him with him so I can pop his ass in his set. Close to the 30 here. 102 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Here's a give to ETN. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Lawrence going to get this to ETN. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for the Jags first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tank Bigsby, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jags go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go for Adams.
I can understand the assignment, bro. Better not, but man, got lucky right there.
A big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, man, late in a tight ball game, every play so critical.
You feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there. As that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. O'Connell looking to throw on first. He hits Adams complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's O'Connell. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll get this one down.
Part of don't play man did you not get? He's trying to see something.
Their first timeout, as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. O'Connell. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jacoby Myers with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now the Raiders will face an important 2-point conversion attempt here. O'Connell's throwing for it. And this one's incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They'll run. It's ETN. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
Take right over.
Throwing now, Lawrence. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming.
Madden bailing out. Come on, man.
Helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Fucking Madden bailing out.
When you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Now ETN.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Lawrence.
Man, they fucking cheated me.
Completes it to Evan.
The defensive assist went down.
He is in as they have tied here in the final minute of the fourth quarter. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous
time
games that we've worked. Okay, the
You
excitement's
can
going on.
have the
Everyone's
defensive
celebrating over
assistant
there.
fit down instead of playing the guy who's focused on.
Because they still have some work to do.
A very important extra point there, up and good, and that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Nah, I was in it 1 second too late. 1 second. I hesitated.
And the Jaguars have just about
Dude, you're still not good, bro. Just hush.
He had to take some chances here with the
Just
clock
hush.
winding down, needing a touchdown to win
Just
it.
hush,
And
bro.
that one might have just sealed their fate.
Just
That's
hush.
the nature of the 2-minute
Just hush.
drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But
GG,
defense,
bro.
they're sitting back
That's
watching
funny.
everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final first down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. 2nd and 10.
Think right. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
Hesitated 1 second.
An excellent comeback
Hesitated.
behind victory, Charles.
Fucking
Especially
had
in
him,
the
too.
4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking.
Only reason
They're
he
gonna
got
feel good
that.
about this one.
Boy, are they
I was thinking he was gonna play man for a sec.
Certainly wasn't.
Because I would have hit him right
They
there.
obviously did not give up on
I was
that
like
one,
1
and in the
second
end,
late on it.
How about that come from behind victory? They'll
That
cherish
ain't
this one
bad.
for a while.
Sometimes, you know, they come with the territory. Clean up some of those interceptions. So. But Adams and Myers, bro, like, them two are solid. That boy had damn near, he would have had like 300 with fucking 3 touchdowns. But he wasn't stopping it. He got lucky on that one. That fucking put 2 drops, so I'm trying to put 2 drops to be he would have had more than that. But like I said, I hesitated on that free form. It happens. Like sometimes you anticipate someone to do something else, and then when they play the opposite, of what you think it is, and you hesitate on the read. It just, like I said, it come with the territory. And then this one, should have got that. I probably should have. Drag was open. We should have like identifier and regs. Like, I would have known that actually could have hit. Hit fucking Myers over there. But I mean, you want a song, you lose song. I don't make the rules. I just play it. We'll clean it up. I'm gonna get something to eat, fellas. That way I'm fully zoned in, you know. Give me something to eat, and I'll come back. Give me like an hour or two. Get full so I can come in here and play perfect. All right.